wake up, you see the dew formed on your water cup, and everything around you presses you back into the fathoms from which you awoke. And you don't dare remember the words that you never spoke. You just want to cover yourself with the sorrows of all the yesterdays and all the morrows, and sink within the comforters that give you no comfort at all. So you only feel yourself fall. You wonder why you should emerge from that prison that you created for yourself. For you know the thing that will suffer the most won't just be your health. For if you leave, you might have to explain. You might have to think about the pain and slowly put yourself under torture until you are nothing more than a wall of crumbling brick and mortar. When you try to speak, you fail, for your mouth is locked behind a jail. And when you try to take a step, your feet are locked in place, and everyone can see the hurt etched upon your face. This hurt that you feel has a very simple clause. For when you smile broadly with your dimples, the mask falls away, and in its place is a tired and weary face. Everywhere you look, you see the hurt and the pain. Is it all in vain? We look for answers to our own conniptions and make up stories of our own rendition. You can look to the people of your past, ones that left us for last. They followed the race and the strife, and they heard all the gripe. They kept going. And do you know why? Because God gave them the strength to try. They went through the same stuff as you, and they worked just as hard as you did too. They never gave up. So God overflowed their cup. So we all have to have enough courage in our heads to stand up and get out of our beds and shake everything out of our heads until only He is left, for He is strong and bereft. The world may try to get in, but they can only go as deep as the skin. For God has built a wall, one that will never fall. For He is here, and He is now, and He explains the where, the what, and the how. So why don't we all stand up and shake everything out of our heads until only He is left? But when I look to our Father, and He looks back at me, He looks at us and our pains, and He breaks all our chains. For all He ever wished was for our long and weary race to be finished.
Yeah. Good job, Rachel.